Hi there and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl. This is Your Journey Yoga. It's an honor to have you with me today. And today we are going to do a full body, beautiful whole body stretch. We're going to get head to toe, earlobe to earlobe, fingertips to toes. Just getting you in a good space physically, mentally, emotionally. It is amazing of the power of your mat and the power of your breath. We're going to tie the two together. We're going to move the body and just let go of negative energy, negative feelings, negative thoughts, anything that's not going to serve you well today. We're going to let it go. We're going to exhale it out and release it, and just leaving us feeling a little bit lighter, a little bit stronger, a little bit taller. All right, you guys? So we're going to start in butterfly today, bringing the soles of the feet together. Hands are going to be anywhere along the shins or the ankles that you like, and we're going to let those knees open out to the side. We're going to lift through the crown of the head and draw those shoulders down and away. That nice little natural pull through the arms as those knees open. Close your eyes. Big, full, deep breaths. On your next exhale, I want you to press the chest forward, arch your back, lift your gaze towards the sky. On your next exhale, hollow. Draw that spine towards the back, tuck your chin. Inhale, press it through, arch your back, gaze to the sky. And exhale, hollow. Inhale once more each way, press it through. And arch it back, hollow. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Release your hands and pull those toes out and away from you just a little bit, creating more of like a diamond shape with those legs. We lengthen through the crown of the head and slowly begin to hinge it forward. We're hinging from the hips as opposed to the waist. We're keeping the length in the spine, and we're keeping those shoulder blades drawn towards one another. Shoulders rolled back. Feels good to you. Extend those arms out to a nice wide high V. A little tuck of your chin down, gazing towards the top center of your mat. What do you feel and where? Lower back, hips, groin. Feels good. If you like and you're able, bring the fingertips to touch, placing the forearms to the mat. You're going to feel yourself round over a little bit. That's okay. Still going for the length through the crown of the head. Maybe you're up on your hands a little bit. Fingers are touching. Not having the forearms on the mat, that's absolutely fine too. So you come to the place where you are challenged, your edge, right? So wherever that is, but honoring wherever you are. We're not forcing things. We're not bouncing. We're lengthening and we're breathing. Now, once again, we bring the hands just on either side of the mat and use the support of those hands to help you come back up. Let's open up those feet to about the width of your mat. Toes are slightly turned off. Breathe, and we're going to lift the chest, hands to the shins just below your knees. And I want you to press the chest forward. Arch your back, and it's almost like you're pulling up on those shins, activating through the arms, activating through those lats. So you should feel a good activity through the rib cage and underneath those armpits. And then slowly hollow your tummy and chest, kind of like your seated cat and cow, only those legs are wide. Inhale, lift, press it through, squeeze those shoulder blades. Little arch in your back, little lift of your gaze. And once again, hollow it out. And come back to neutral. We take that left foot in, we bring the right foot around behind us, creating like a letter Z. And we're just going to sit up nice and tall. Now you might notice that you need to kind of list over onto that left hand. That's absolutely fine if you do. We are working to get those hips, sit bones connected to the earth, leveling out the pelvis as best we can. Best we can. So if it's not perfect today, it's okay. We're going to inhale and we're going to reach to the sky. And as you exhale, turn towards that right foot. Place your left hand to the top of that right knee. Sit up tall and take your gaze out beyond that right shoulder. Inhale, reach, turn back to face front. And as you exhale, turn and place that right hand to the top of the left knee, left hand behind you. And slowly take your gaze out beyond that left shoulder. What do you feel? See if it's different this time. Inhale, reach, turn back through center, and then to the right. Left hand to the top of the knee, right hand behind you, sit up tall. Take your gaze out over that right shoulder. Inhale, reach, turn back to face front. And as you exhale, turn to the left, right hand to the top of that left knee, left hand behind you, and then slowly take your gaze out over that left shoulder. So what sensations are you feeling? Making sure that your breath is slow and steady. Inhale, reach, turn back to face front. And as you exhale, release your hands right out in front of that left shin. And let's walk it forward, right out over that shin. Supporting with the hands, you can be up on your forearms. You can stack fists and slowly release the forehead. If you're feeling it, you can level out those hands, stacking hands, and let your upper body get a little heavier. Feeling it even more, yep, you can extend those arms and just release. Weight of that body down. If all of a sudden the intensity is like, whoa, that's way too much, back it off a little bit. We're just going to let the body sink. And slowly walk your hands back up. So we are going to lift the right knee, and we're going to rock it to the other side. Nice. And so now that right knee is out, left foot is tucked behind, and we sit up nice and tall. Find your breath. What do you feel? So we're working to level out the pelvis to get both sit bones connected to the earth. You do what's right for you. If we're taking care of that knee, maybe you need to extend your leg out long. It's okay. If this just isn't great for you, take a moment, find another stretch that's great for you, or fast forward and move it on to the next. Inhale, reach. And as you exhale, we rotate, placing that right hand to the top of that left knee, left hand behind you. Sit up nice and tall and take your gaze out over that left shoulder. So what's going on? What do you feel? There are a multitude of places that you can feel. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn it back towards center, and slowly rotate to the right. Left hand to the top of the right knee, right hand behind you, and just pull your body around, gazing out beyond that right shoulder. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back towards center, and then once again, turn it to the left. Does it feel different on this second time coming through? Lifting the chest. Breathe. Inhale, reach to the sky, turn back to face front, and once again we turn to the right. Left hand to the top of the thigh, right hand behind you, turning and taking the gaze out over that right shoulder. So you can really use that left hand to really pull that upper body around to deepen your stretch. Just make sure that it's the right space for you to be in. Inhale, reach it back to center. We face right out in front of that right shin, releasing your hands down. Sit tall, noticing what's happened through those hips, through the pelvis. Has it settled down? Have you been able to level out that pelvis a little bit? Pretty cool if you can. And let's walk it forward, taking those hands to a nice wide upper V, supporting, core strong, or slowly we start to sink. Again, stacking fists for the forehead to rest, stacking palms if you like, or extending those arms. This is your space. Where's your body ready to go? It's about challenging yourself, but being oh so kind. Our movement in yoga, all of the asanas we do are to help create space and energy flow, to help us grow stronger, to gain better balance, to improve the imbalances within ourselves, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So if you find yourself frustrated or going against everything that we're trying to get done today, I want you to stop, and I want you to reconnect with your breath. Show yourself some grace. Laugh. Find that sense of humor. And let's slowly walk those hands back up. And we're going to rock, lifting that left hip or left knee and sliding it out, extending right leg and then the left. Flex your feet, reach to the sky. As you exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. Tummy down, chest down, hands, and then relax the weight of your head. We're going to alternate pointing and flexing our feet in our forward fold. You can go as fast or as slow as you like. You can be supporting with those hands, or you can let gravity do the work. I just want you to notice what you feel. As you point and flex, let's point both feet. Maybe you can sink a little deeper. Feel that stretch all through the top of the foot and up through the front of the shins. It feels pretty good. And then pull those toes back, and now it transitions to the backs of the legs. From the top of your big toe, all the way down through the sole of the foot, behind the heel, all the way up through the calves, the hamstrings, and into that lower back. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Release your hands down by your sides. Let's crisscross those legs and bring the hands forward, coming up onto all fours. We come to our tabletop position. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width, core is nice and strong. Let's shift our weight to that right hand. Left arm extends to the sky. Reach it up just as high as you can reach. And as you exhale, pass that left hand through, shoulder to the mat, side of the head to the mat. Rotate your body and extend right arm to the sky, reaching up as high as you can reach. Gazing towards the sky or the base of that right thumb if that's okay. Otherwise, just right along the floor. Find your breath. As you exhale, slowly release that right hand down, pressing your way back up to tabletop. And we shift our weight to that left hand. Right arm extends to the sky. Reach it up as high as you can reach. And as you exhale, pass that right hand through, shoulder to the mat, side of the head to the mat. Rotate that body and extend. Left arm to the sky. Reach it up high as you can reach. And again, where does your gaze need to be? Find it. What do you feel and where? All through the back. Lifting out of that right shoulder. As you exhale, release that left hand down. Press it back up to tabletop. Let's tuck the toes and lift the knees just an inch off of the mat. With those toes tucked under and those knees lifted, great stretch for the sole of the foot. Through those toes, activating through your quadriceps, through your core. We lift out of those shoulders and lengthen. As you exhale, extend the legs. Shift your weight back towards those heels. A little bit of a narrower stance with the hands and feet, so a little bit smaller down dog than we would traditionally come to. Maybe you can get your heels a little closer. Maybe you can lift those sit bones a little bit higher. We take the gaze between the hands and walk the feet in to forward fold. Relaxing the weight of the upper body. We bring the hands to the elbows and hold on. A little shift of the weight forward and back. Toes to heels. Just checking in. Play with it a little bit. How does your body respond to that shift of weight? Let's bring it forward to the balls of the feet and the toes and maybe lift your heels a little bit. Oh yeah, challenging. If you need to support with those hands, do. Slowly bring the heels back to the mat. Shift your weight to your heels and lift your toes. Spread those toes. Activate all the muscles through the tops of your feet. Into those toes. Wake up those beautiful feet. And then slowly transition that weight forward, leveling out, evening out the weight. Relax your arms, and let's slowly roll it up. With a big shoulder roll up and back, shoulders slide down and away. Do that again. Shoulder rolls, amazing at letting go of tension and tightness. Bring the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, bring your palms to touch as best you can. And as you exhale, arch it back. Gaze to the sky. Inhaling it up nice and tall, pulling the hands to heart center. Let's shift our weight to our left foot. Lifting that right knee to 90 degrees and flex your foot. Find your breath. Slow it down. Let's extend those arms out to a T, and we're going to roll that right knee open. A little or a lot. Bringing the hands behind your head. You can interlace your fingers or just gently touch those fingertips. Now, as you exhale, gently lean to the right, closing the gap, lifting the knee, lowering the elbow, and hold. Firing up the obliques. Body weight is not even, so the body's got to figure out how to adapt. We inhale back to center, drawing that right knee forward. Extend your arms to the sky. Kicking that right foot back, releasing that left or that right hand down, taking a hold along the inside of the arch of that right foot, and draw your knees towards one another. Let's slowly press that right foot into your hand. Hand guides your foot towards the sky. Chest remains lifted. And then slowly begin to hinge it forward. You can stay tall. Find your breath. Dancer's pose. We slowly stand tall. Releasing the hands, drawing that left knee forward, or right knee forward once again, and flex your foot. Extending those arms back out to a T. Let's take a giant step back and come to our warrior one. Back foot to a 45-degree angle. Left knee bent. Nice deep lunge. Outside edge of that right foot pressing into the mat. Breathe. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Bring your palms to touch. Interlace the fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach. And as you exhale, begin to hinge it forward. Long diagonal line all the way down the back of the body. We open those arms out to a T. And then arms back to flight. Turn your palms to the sky. Roll those shoulders back. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Core is strong. We transition our weight forward to the ball of the back foot. And as you're ready, back up onto that left leg. Square the pelvis. Add a flex to that right foot. And hinges deeply into warrior three as you wish. So we've already pre-fatigued that left hip. The glute, the gluteus medius. You feel it? Bending that left knee, a little or a lot. And once again, extend that left leg. Slowly transitioning back to standing tall, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach to the sky. Palms stay touching, fingers are spread wide. Exhale, arch it back. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Pull the hands to heart center. Shift your weight to your right foot. Left knee lifts to 90 degrees and flex your foot. Checking in with that breath. We extend those arms out to a T. Breathe. Slowly opening that left knee out to the side. Hold. Flexibility through the hip, range of motion through the hip, strengthen the core and that supporting leg. Bringing the hands behind the head. You can interlace the fingers or just gently touch. And as you exhale, a little lean to the left, lifting that left knee, lowering that left elbow, and hold. Core is strong, firing up that left oblique. Body's got to figure out how to manage that shifting of the weight. Slowly come back nice and tall. Pulling left knee forward. Breathe, extending right arm to the sky, kicking that left foot back, reach down with that left hand. Take a hold along the inside of your left foot. Breathe. Dancer's pose. If you like, pressing that left foot into your hand, hands guiding your foot towards the sky, chest stays lifted. Breathe. If you like, begin to hinge it forward. Deeper into dancer's pose. Find your breath. Shaky's good. Shaky just means you're working hard. And slowly we draw those knees back towards one another. Releasing the hand, pulling the hands to heart center. Knee is bent to 90. Extend those arms out to a T and take a giant step back with that left foot. Right knee bends, and we find our warrior one. Pelvis is facing front, as are the chest and tummy. Relaxing the shoulders. Outside edge of that left foot presses into the earth. We bring the palms to touch, interlace the fingers, all but the index finger and thumb. Inhale, reach, and exhale, begin to hinge it forward. Long diagonal line, all the way down the back of the body. Long and strong. Quiet your mind. Open those arms out to a T. Feel those shoulders just gently fall away from the ears. And then the arms go back to flight. Palms open to the sky. Spread your fingers and reach. Opening up that chest, strengthening through the back of the body. Strong through that core, we slowly shift our weight forward, up onto the ball of the back foot, and then up onto that right leg. Square the pelvis. Add a flex of that left foot. And let's hinge as deeply into warrior three as feels right to you. And again, we've already pre-fatigued that right hip, that gluteus medius. And we're going to bend that right knee. Find your breath. Use that focal point. And slowly rise. Core strong. Hinging all the way up as those hands circle back to heart center. Stand tall. Inhale, reach. And exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale, up to monkey half lift. Exhale, wrap your arms around the backs of the legs, holding onto your forearms or your elbows. Tuck your chin towards your chest. A little shift of your weight forward into your toes. And then slowly begin to slide those arms down the backs of your legs. Opening up through that upper and middle back. Beautiful hamstring stretch. Center your weight. Release those arms, let them hang. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Hold your plank. Slow, steady breaths. Let's slowly take it down. We're going to take it down to our tummies. Keep those toes tucked under. Place your hands right by your chest. We have a negative push-up here. You can be on your knees or you can remain on your toes. We want to keep that body as level as possible. Core strong. And rise. Breathe. And lift those hips to down dog. Nice work with that. Those are challenging. We bend that right knee, left heel presses towards the mat. Switch sides, left knee bends. And just walk it out. Find your breath. Quiet it down. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs. Reach your sit bones high. And exhale, let your heels gently sink. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back knee down or off. We circle those arms up and overhead to our crescent lunge. Inhale, straightening that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink, stay low, circle the arms forward, back of the hands pull towards the back of the mat as you open your chest, gaze to the sky, arms in a nice low V. Rotate palms to the sky, spread your fingers wide. Feel that strength in that upper and middle back. Big circle those arms up and over. And exhale, flow forward, left hand to the inside of the right foot. We rotate our body and extend. Right arm to the sky. Breathe. As you exhale, release that right hand to the inside of your foot to lizard pose. At any point, you are welcome to bring that back knee down, keeping that core strong. Feels right to you, come down onto your left forearm. perhaps your right. And there's a lot of gray area there, guys. So you can just bend the elbows slightly. You don't have to come all the way down onto the forearms. Listen to your body. Let's gently release that back knee down, untuck the toes, and let that right knee roll open. Find your breath. We shift our weight to our left elbow or hand, placing that right hand to the inside of that right knee, and take your gaze up over that right shoulder. Just a gentle press away with that right hand. Releasing that right hand to the mat. Left hand comes to the mat, drawing that right knee back in. Hand on either side of your foot, tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back, and extend. Right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. Holding your down dog, or inhale it to high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through up dog. And exhale to down dog. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Spin the heels out, turn your toes in, and as you exhale, let your heels sink. Little pigeon-toed stance in those feet. Breathe. Inhale back to the balls of the feet. Spin those heels back towards one another and let those heels gently sink. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back knee down or off. Arms circle up and overhead to our crescent lunge. Shoulders are soft. Arms are overhead. Back leg long and strong if that knee is off. If the knee is on, so is the top of the foot. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little. And exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, sink. Stay low. Circle those arms forward. Back of the hands pull towards the back of the mat. Open the chest. Arms in that low V. Rotate your palms to the sky. Spread those fingers wide. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Inhaling it up nice and tall. Flow forward, right hand to the inside of your left foot. Rotate your body and extend. Left arm to the sky, reach it up. High as you can reach, stacking those arms, stacking your shoulders. Find your breath. As you exhale, releasing that left hand to the inside of your foot. Back knee can come to the mat at any point. Lizard pose. If you like, start to bend that right elbow. Maybe place your right forearm to the mat. Maybe bend that left elbow or left forearm to the mat. Breathe. Making sure your body's in agreement. Remember, good is a relative term in yoga, so as long as you're breathing and there's no pain, it's good. Let's bring that back knee to the mat. Untuck those toes, and we're going to let that left knee roll open. So anytime you need to adjust in a pose, please do. Sometimes what we think is a good idea, your body has other ideas. So making sure that it's good. Feels good to you, shift your weight to that right forearm or hand, placing that left hand to the inside of your left knee, and gently press it away as you take your gaze up over that left shoulder. Lifting out of that right shoulder, making sure you're not sinking in. Listen to your breath, listen to your body. And we gently place that left hand back to the mat. Right hand to the mat and pull that left knee back in. One hand on either side of your foot. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips. Sweep it back and extend. Left leg to the sky. That feels so good. And gently release it down to down dog. Inhaling up to the balls of the feet, hollowing your tummy and chest. Slowly we're going to level out into a plank position. And roll, come on down. Flowing down. Breathe. Press it through up dog. And press it back to child's pose. Find your breath.
Reaching those fingertips towards the top of the mat. Sit bones back towards your heels. We bring the palms of the hands to touch, spreading the fingers wide. Forearms resting on the mat. Feels good to you, bend the elbows. Bring the heels of the hands to the back of the head. Checking in. We gently extend those arms. Walking the hands back up. Come over onto a hip. Sweep your feet around. Slide on down towards the center of your mat, and let's turn to easy pose. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's shift, actually. Easy pose. We're going to bring one foot out in front of us. The other one's going to tuck behind, and we're going to walk the hands forward as low as you like. You can stack the hands or stack fists. If you have a block, you can use your block to rest the forehead against. Otherwise, just let gravity take a hold of that upper body. And let's slowly press it back up. And now we're going to shift and bring that other leg in front, tucking the other behind. So rather than crossing at the ankles, just stacking those legs one in front of the other. Core strong, and then we're going to slowly walk it forward. And just notice how the hips feel different. Again, stacking hands, stacking fists, just relaxing the weight of the upper body down. And again, adjust however you need to adjust. Just that love into those hips. And guys, if any stretches don't feel like love, come out, adjust. Love is good for us, but can be challenging, right? Love is something we work for and towards. So being kind and knowing what's right and what's not. Doing all things with love for ourselves and for those in our lives. Let's slowly press it back up. And go ahead and cross those legs, whichever leg feels the best to you in front. And we're going to press those palms down towards the earth. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, gently lean the head to the right ear over the right shoulder. Close your eyes and press that left palm down towards the earth. Inhale, head up nice and tall. And as you exhale, lean your head to the left ear over the left shoulder, and press that right palm down towards the earth. Inhale, head up nice and tall. Reach to the sky. And as you exhale, turn your palms to face front. Spread your fingers. Pull those elbows back and down. Close your eyes. Hold that pull, those cactus arms. Close your eyes and just relax your jaw. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, release that right arm down. Left forearm crosses the crown of the head and gently pull your head to the left. Relax the weight of that left hand. And now press that right palm down towards the earth. Close your eyes. Inhale, extend left arm, switch sides, right arm up, left arm down, cross the crown of the head and gently pull to the right. Relax the weight of that right hand and press your left palm down towards the earth. I just felt a little pop in my ear canal. Sometimes we don't even realize that we've got pressure, we've got a little bit of swelling or cloggedness in those ears. Oh, that feels good. Just opening them up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Both arms come up. Pull those hands through heart center as they pass by your face. Close your eyes. Release the back of the hands to the tops of the knees. And if it feels good to you, gently bring your index finger and thumb to touch. If you prefer a different position for those hands to rest, please just make whatever adjustments you need to make. We sit nice and tall, checking in. A sense of peace and clarity in the mind. a strong, beautiful, healthy body. A heart that's open, ready to give and receive love openly. This amazing sense of peace throughout the being. We take a few moments to just simply breathe. Let's open those beautiful eyes. Hopefully a smile on your face. Inhale, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull the hands to heart center. And a humongous thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you feel great in this full body stretch. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Until the next time, my friend, light, love, and namaste.